Hi YouTube, this is my curls with you, and I'm going to continue off on my daily routines. So I started with my spray leave-in conditioner that I mix up to moisturize my hair, and in that video I mentioned that I have two different types of leave-in conditioners that I mix. One of them is the one that I showed you, which was my spray leave-in conditioner, and the one that I'm going to show you today is going to be one that I put in this bottle, and it's one that I call a cream leave-in conditioner. It is not actually a cream, it is just a little bit thicker than the leave-in that I mix for my spray bottle. If you've watched my spray leave-in conditioner video, you will notice then that the ingredients that I use for the cream leave-in is basically the exact same. It's only that I use a little more of my conditioner in the cream and less water compared to the mix that I use for my spray bottle. And I also add one additional ingredient in the cream leave-in that I haven't put in my spray leave-in conditioner. That's basically the only difference. So as I mentioned in the leave-in, the spray leave-in conditioner video, I use that when my hair is not feeling overly dry. So if I only need something to lightly moisturize my hair, I will use the spray leave-in, and then I would seal my ends with my oil. And if my hair is feeling a little bit drier than I would like, then I will first spray my hair with a little bit of water, just use a spray bottle, plain water, and then I would put on the cream leave-in. I'm going to show you how I mix that up next. I have all of my ingredients ready, but I do want to mention one thing at first, and that is if you're allergic to any of the ingredients that I use, please do not use them. I know I mentioned this in a lot of my videos, but I just want to make sure, because a lot of my stuff are mixed by myself, so there might be ingredients that I use that might not sit well with your hair or your skin, so please do not use them if you are allergic to anything I use. Okay, so having said that, I have my water and I've put it in the container already. I use half a cup of water. As always, I've mentioned before, I use bottled water because the water in the faucets here, we have hard water, so I use bottled water. The other ingredient that I use is my fresh aloe vera juice, and I use 1/4 of a cup of fresh aloe vera juice. And I know I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it again. I know that some people can be allergic to fresh aloe vera juice from the plant itself. So if you're going to use fresh aloe vera juice from the plant, do test on your skin to see if you're going to get any allergic reaction before you spread it all over your hair. So just do a little test. Otherwise, they do have aloe vera juice that you can buy from the store. I would just say go for the 100% pure aloe vera juice, and also I would still do a test just to see if you're allergic to it or not. So I add my 1/4 cup of aloe vera juice. Okay, and then the other ingredient that I use is my ever so wonderful conditioner, as I've mentioned in a lot of my other videos. This is my staple conditioner, so I use 3/4 of a cup of conditioner. Okay, so it looks like this so far, if you can see. The next ingredient that I do add is grapeseed oil, and I use 2 teaspoons of grapeseed oil. I have my teaspoon here, so I'm just going to pour some, hopefully not spill any. Almost. Okay. And then the additional ingredient that I said that I add only to the cream leave-in is my glycerin. Now, glycerin is an ingredient that people either love or hate. My hair tends to love it, so I use it. It's a humectant, so it draws water that might be in the air from humidity to your hair. If you're using something like glycerin in temperatures that might not have that humid climate, so instead of attracting water to your hair, it can make your hair feel dry. For me and the climate I live in, it works. So what I use is 1 teaspoon of glycerin. Okay, then the final ingredient is my essential oil, and I'm going to use my peppermint. I do have lavender, so I'll switch it up depending on my mood, but at the moment I want to use peppermint, and I use 5 to 10 drops. Okay, so that was 10 drops. And this is what it looks like. And now I'm just going to mix this together, and then I'll show you what it looks like once it's done. Okay, so I have combined everything together, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a little bit of foam on the top, and that is only because I had put it in here first and I shook the bottle a bit so everything would mix together. So that's basically it for this recipe. The recipe I'm making is for a container that can fit, it's about 1.5 cups that you can fit in here. So you have to keep that in mind if you're going to be mixing this, that you need to base it on whatever your hair likes, as well as the container that you're going to be putting it into. And yeah, so I already explained when I use this leave-in conditioner. And the video after this is going to be on my mixed sealing oils. So what the oils that I combine together to seal in the moisture after I've used my leave-in conditioner. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!